is there a possibility that there's no successor to the throne? Just hear me out. So let me bring this up here. Found this post on X. Picture this. Assuming the rumors are true, William is the son of King Carlos of Spain. And then Harry would be the son of James Hewitt. Now, we've heard all the rumors like forever about who Prince Harry's dad is, because he looks so different than William. And then if you go back, I remember this rumor about King Carlos of Spain and whatever his name was. I believe there's a photo of Sausage Fingers, Diana, don't come at me, he is Sausage Fingers, and the kids vacationing with the King of Spain. Kind of an interesting picture to look at if you want to go check that out. So if that's the case, if both of these boys are not sons of King Sausage Fingers, then, as it would say here, there's no successor to the throne. William dissolves the Windsors, returns Gibraltar to Daddy, and ships sail to Australia. Who knows? Right? Who knows? But I thought this one was kind of wild and crazy and interesting that I wanted to look into it. So let's start with Harry. Let's start with good old, just call me Harry. I'm an aviation legend, if you haven't found out. I've got an awesome painting with me and tons of hair on my head. I'm taller than John Travolta. Yes, I am amazing. All right, is Harry the son of James Hewitt? And of course, it's all alleged for entertainment purposes only, not fact. Psychic downloads my opinions, you know. Four of Swords. Chariot. Who is the father? Got an ace. Oh. Eight of Swords. That's kind of interesting. You tell me in the comments. I can't remember, but I think there's another option for who is the father. This Four of Swords, that feels like that idea is like we had a DNA test or something, we checked it out, and we were moving forward with it to find out who is the father. It was kind of more toe in the water, giving us the truth, but like dead end at the James Hewitt route. And there's this idea of like, perhaps that's a type of energy, maybe from Diana, like, don't want to get found out. Whoopsie. Okay, so that doesn't seem... Now, let's ask it. Let's ask is King Charlie, you know, everyone's favorite sausage finger king, is he the biological father of Harry? Because now I'm thinking, did I ask that correctly? Did I ask who's the biological father? That was my intention, but King Charles, is he the biological father of Harry, the aviation legend? I don't think so. Wait, now we have 10 of Swords. Now that's interesting. And we have that. You saw me shuffle them. Okay, my opinion, no. Sausage Finger's not the dad. And, however, we're going to pretend that he is. Because it's important. Maybe not so much now, but it was important back in the day. We're making the results how we need them to be. So my opinion, Daddy Sausage Fingers is not the daddy. All right. Can't remember who else was supposed to be his dad. Let's ask again. Is James Hewitt the biological father of Harry? Eight of Wands. There's a burden. There's a... no. I keep getting no. Like, he knows about this, though. Well, obviously, because his name's been dragged back and forth for how many decades about this shit. It's been a burden on him that he got wrapped up into this whole thing. And it's like, just get me out of it. This is not me, not me, not me. That's the energy I keep getting. Yeah, it's just like this. Like, they know who it is. It's almost like they know who this is. So why are you bringing me into this? I don't want to be pulled into this again. They already know who this is. So I don't think he is. You tell me in the comments who else is supposed to be allegedly the daddy. Now let's get to William. William is King Charles, the Sausage King, your daddy, your biological daddy. Charles, your daddy. Excuse me? I'm not sure who the father is. Oh my. Seven of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, okay. First card was this. Justice. Then we had Victory. Then we had... Okay. I'm starting to wonder if King Sausage Fingers might not be able to spit out offspring. I'm just starting to wonder, because I ain't getting this as Sausage Fingers kid either. Looks like we were trying. There was like other... Instead of like the normal way people have kids, this is like we're working and trying to find all sorts of other solutions to have these heirs. Making choices. It's like we have to have a kid. We got to set a goal. We got to get a kid. Got to get a kid. It's very important. And there's heartbreak. Like we're not able to have a kid. Then something's decided legally, and somehow we come through with a kid, and so we can get out of danger town if we don't have an heir. So we're trying to have a kid. We need to have a kid. That is the whole point of why we got married, Diana. We have to have a kid. Because, you know, I'm hanging out with the Rottweiler. I think she's banging hot. And my eyes must be beer goggles. But then we have Victory. And then this gets us out of trouble. Okay. Now, in my opinion, I think the Windsors, whatever they are a bunch of dummies in general, right? I don't think any of them are the brightest bulbs. I just don't. But you go ahead, and if you want to love on those people for whatever reason, go ahead. Is King Carlos of Spain, I think that's his name. Is Carlos also known as Charles? I'm not sure. Is he the father of William? Allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. Four of Pentacles. Sun in the past. Oh. Six of Pentacles, excuse me. Oh. What? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, on the down low, I would say yes. I would say yes. Quite a few sessions, I believe. Look it! They got the right mix. It took them a few sessions, because we got Eight of Pentacles. Bow chicka bow wow. So I think this is a few times because we might have had a false thing thinking like, oh yeah, we got pregnant, and then that didn't go through. If you get my drift. And then, oh, we had to do it again. We finally got the right mix. Oh my gosh. Oh. I gotta ask, does Charlos does King Charles, does he think or believe that William is his like actual son? What does he think about William, like biologically? What does Charles think about William biologically being his son? Charlos. King Charlos. Oh, in the past, 7 of Wands. A win is a win no matter how you get the win. She did her duty, because remember we had that Page of Pentacles, like this is your, our goal is you got to give me a kid. She did she gave him a kid. He's happy because that's an heir to the throne. Cheers, Carlos in Spain. Thanks for the kid, mate. They probably don't say mate in England. He's his son in terms of raising him, making him into his successor. I think he does know this is not his bio kid. Like, he thinks of him very much like his kid, but I think he knows not his bio kid. Okay. Okay, let's ask about Harry. Let's ask about Harry. What does Charles think about the biological connection of him to Harry? If you haven't yet, join me in the Moth Manor. Get access to readings like these ahead of time, and ones I don't share here on Tube of the U. He knows there's a lot of gossip. This was like this one was messy. Okay. All right. So he's very much aware. He knows that this is a got the truth out, or just. Okay, that's why we saw that, like, the test earlier or something. He knew early on. I'm thinking, when we heard all those stories back whenever, and it was that rumor of, like, disappointed this wasn't a girl. It's more like disappointed this wasn't my kid. Right? So, I don't know if Charlie was knowing that he was... I don't know why they're incompatible in making kids. And there was a lot of people he was looking at who could possibly be the father. So, yeah. And, okay. And there is some idea here, too. There's resentment about Harry because Harry's like William seems to be someone he was able to make into his kid, in a way. Like, or he was decent enough, behaved enough, whatever. He gets Harry and he's like, holy hell, this kid's a nightmare. Allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. But he seems to be like a nightmare. And it's just like, oh God, you cheated with somebody and now I got this thing for the rest of my life as my spare heir. Bah. Okay. Let's see what's happening. I almost said something gross and now I can't get it out of my mind. Now you're going to wonder what's going on in King Chucky's pants. I'm sorry, I apologize for the visual. Blech. Okay. What was preventing him from he and Diana creating an offspring? Well, there's the Emperor. Oh, something's wrong with his wand? In the past. Something's wrong with his wand? What happened to his wand? Or, well, not his wand maybe, but his, you know. Oh, gosh. Cataclysmic event related to his reproduction things. What? 3 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Knight of Wands. There's this just, I need a legal heir. We'll get this done. He knew he couldn't get, at that point, he could not reproduce with Diana. They could not co-create an heir. He knew something had happened. I don't know if this is like, you see in this card, the house is on fire. You know, there's sometimes there's like those things that happen to people, and it's like, you know, those VDs they get, and it's like their crotch is on fire, and sometimes it makes it so they're unable to reproduce. I'm wondering if we got something like that going on or what. Because there's this idea that there's some, I don't know if it's a holistic cocktail or something that we're trying to bring back fertility. And we're going to keep trying because we're looking towards the future, right? Because we're looking towards the future. 2 of Wands. Like thinking that this concoction, whatever, is going to make it so we can move forward. So I'm looking towards the future because I need to have an heir, right? These aren't in any particular order though, because my back's up against the wall because Granny, my mommy, not his anyway, mommy Queenie, she needs me to, I've already jacked this up. I've been, you know, banging Camilla. So I've already been messing this up. And so now I got to produce an heir. But there's some things here that are kind of in the way. Because we need a legal heir. I need my Knight of Wand. Yeah, so I have my... Okay, so Chucky Baby seems to have known there was a problem with the product with his wang dang doodle. Okay, so... it seemed like it, like King Carlos is like, sure, I'll help you out. Come on, Diana, let's go for a roll in the hay. Does Carlos know this? Like, how does that come together? How do they, I mean, I don't know. All these royals are like inner-wed, inner-bred, you know. There's not very many branches. Oh, I've got the stuff you want. Oh, we got a 7 of Swords. This other stuff's interesting that's coming to me here, though. There's that other one. Yep. Oh, this is a collaboration. Stop, collaborate, and listen. King Carlos is back with his new little agreement here. Allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. King Carlos is like, yo, you want the magic stuff? I've got the magic stuff. Come on down. Come on down, because I see you're kind of dead in the water here with trying to keep your future lineage moving along here. I'll get you what you want. I'll get you the kid that you can turn into your heir. I've got that. Oh, I'm wondering if that first one... Remember we saw heartbreak in that spread with Carlos, with Diana, and there was heartbreak, and then we got it right with William. I wonder if there was a girl first. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Side note, go back. So, I know you're dead in the water here in terms of trying to keep your Windsor family going in the monarchy here. And I'm here to bring you some satisfaction. You need not worry, because we can't be having that. No, 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 no. You got quite a burden here, but we are going to work together to get this done. I will keep it secret, and I see this from a new perspective. So let's ask, what did King Carlos want in return for his dynamite product? Oh, King Carlos, you macho man. All right, what is King Carlos of Spain? What did he want in return? Macho man. Interesting. Five of Swords. Oh, there's the Tower. In the past, he's his own, like, it's almost like you want whatever he wants. He could have anything he wants. He doesn't want anything necessarily. Okay, I know you're struggling. I'm wondering if that post is true. Okay, look at this again. William dissolves the Windsors. Return Gibraltar to Daddy, and ship sail to Australia. Return Gibraltar to Daddy. Do. I know you've been fighting here because there's something wrong with Charles's wand, okay? And I know you need to have this family. It's very important for you. And so I don't need immediate payment. I have things I desire. So you're going to get what you want. You're going to get this happy family, but you're going to have to know that in the future, you're going to realize this was a very high price to pay. You're going to have some regrets about this. You're going to get your heir that you're going to mold here, but this is almost like he will become like beholden to me or something. Like then he's beholden to me or something. I need more cards on this. Okay, the World, Five of Wands, the Star, Six of Cups. I'm wondering if, like, it's almost like, I don't know if, like, everything goes back to Carlos because he's done this favor and that's his rightful heir and that becomes part of him and whatever that means in terms of Windsors are done, and I don't know what would go transpire which way or what. But there is an idea that at some point the world is going to know about this and look at like the history in a whole different way. King Carlos saved the monarchy. Now, because I'm a dummy when it comes to geography, I'm going to look it up real quick. Hold on. My phone. And I'm recording this January, here you can see. January 23, 2024. All right, let me look this up. Because we need to know, I need to know, Gibraltar. British overseas territory. And this post said, return Gibraltar to Daddy. Oh, it's on Spain's south coast. Got it. Now I'll just keep that there. Okay, so it is in Spain, but it belongs to the British. Does Carlos get Gibraltar back? He's thinking of expansion. We were working together. I did you a solid because you couldn't get your shit together. You were having heartbreak. You weren't getting your air. And Judgment Day is coming. Like, it's down the line. It's like, I don't know if this is like kind of tying in with, you know, when King Sausage Fingers Chucky Baby is thinking like, oh, you know, I might abdicate or whatever. Yeah, this is almost like we become one. Or that becomes his. Future expansion. There's almost like a absorption. It's almost like an absorption, like whatever. Say if you had the Monarchy, you have the UK, you have the Windsors, and you got the King Carlos of Spain group over here. They take over the Windsors, and whatever that means. Now, I mean, there's all sorts of shit we don't know about who's got what and all that stuff. At least I don't know. If you know what's in their wallet, you go ahead and tell me. Does this revelation dissolve the Windsor monarchy, family, whatever? There's that Page of Pentacles. That was our goal. That was William. Oh, knock, knock, knock. King Carlos. Justice. The rest of them won't be too happy about it. This really is kind of like, I'm getting Andrew, I don't know that Edward cares, vibes here of like, this is ours, no, we don't like this, no. This is going to be playing out in front of the world. There's a whole bunch of shit that needs to be talked about here. I think everything goes back to Carlos. Carlos, you are the winner. That's a long game, isn't it? Did Queenie know that William didn't belong to the Sausage King? Mm-hmm. She knows. She knew. Whatever you want to say. She knew. She found out. It's almost there's the idea she never trusted Diana ever. So right. But I don't think she was in on this plan. This I don't think was done where you have Queenie negotiating with the king for a seed. This seems like she didn't want to know the details. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Don't say no more. I don't want to know. But she knew William's not belonging to the Sausage King. But it's almost the same idea. I see where you're going with this. There might be talk about who does he look like. Gosh, that sounds like a familiar story. Anyhow, she was aware. Underlying energy, 3 of Cups. Interesting. Hold on a sec. Okay, somebody was at the door. So if this means no, I don't know. I don't even know how this would all go, but there's the question then, maybe. I don't know if it's a question. I'm sure somebody's going to come in here and be like, I am the expert of the monarchies, all of them, and Andrew's children, I guess, his daughters, they would go back up the ranks, right? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know. So the Windsors, in effect, would still be there, though, if you had Andrew's daughters come on up. But it seems like there's some big loss. Okay, let's just ask this. for allegedlys. If we find out William belongs to Carlos of Spain, what happens to the Windsors? Because you could say, I don't know, somebody over there would move back up and then take over the spot that William was going to be king for. What happens to the Windsor family after this happens? Because maybe there were some other deals made. Seven of Swords. There's already some shady deals in place. Shady deals in place. In the past. Made a deal with the devil in the pale moonlight. Mm-hmm. Then the way this is coming through, there's already been some other deals made in place to keep up appearances, I guess. It doesn't say then if whoever comes in, there's other shit that's going to come up to bring that whole Windsor family down. They're worried about it. They're worried about it because there's some other shady business. Now, if we look at Andrew, Andy's got problems. Fergie's got problems because of their association with Jeffrey. You know who. And they have questionable associations with many others. So there's a problem here. But it feels like there was some kind of mucho grande deal made with Carlos. Interesting. Okay, I've had enough of this. My brain's going to go sideways. Anyway, tell me what you think. I'm curious. This is also interesting. And with that, I will see you next time and join me in the Moth Manor. Adios.